everyday life. This story on this program today is not one that's unusual or rare, but it's about two people whose hearts were joined some time ago. They separated, thought it was all over, but then they found each other's love again. It's the Colleen and Scotty story. Colleen and Scotty are about to tie the knot for the second time as family and friends gather in Statham, Georgia to watch the event. Colleen's parents remember how they met.
Well, as all of you know, that Colleen and Scott met on a softball field here in Winder, and that's where they fell in love with each other. And as time went on, they had a beautiful family, and we've done some crazy vacation times together. Got Scott out in the ocean and got him on a boat, in fact, one time. So their love grew, and as most loves, after a while, sometimes it kind of goes in different directions. But they're back on track, and they're going to renew their vows, and I think that's probably the best thing that anybody could ever wish for those two, because they do have a lovely family, and they do love each other very much.
Probably one of the neatest things about Scott is his family, the close-knit relationship with his brothers, his mom, and his dad. They got me one time to go out for their co-ed softball team. I was just too old, by God. I couldn't catch a ball and hit a ball if I wanted to, but they all were together, and they just worked together as one unit. And Scott is a unique guy.
Scotty's parents reminisce about the first time that they met Colleen.
I was playing ball, yeah.
Only thing is, she don't have a big red truck to crawl up in no more. I had to about shove her in that truck.
I can remember she said that she was going to take a ride in that truck.
That's right, and she did.
She did. She took a ride in it.
That's it. They told us they was going to get ice cream.
Yeah, that's what they told us.
Do you think they went and got ice cream?
Nope.
I don't think they did.
Ice cream that day.
I don't think they did either.
But they met at the ball field, right?
But we love them, and we hope this is a charm. We know it's going to be.
She's precious. She is.
That's right. We love both.
She's a good lady.
We love both. Give us precious
That's right.
grandbabies.
That's right.
Yes, they did. Precious grandbabies.
We thought it was going to be Scotty Death, though, to start with.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't, he wanted to stay at home all day. But he's a good boy. He is.
Lauren Johnson, Colleen's oldest daughter from a previous marriage, says that Scotty has really been her father.
My dad was never there for me that much, so Scotty was always there. He was more of a dad to me than my real dad was. And my mom's always supported me. They both supported me. They've just been the best parents I could have ever asked for. I'm very happy for them.
It all was at practice one day. It was around my birthday. She had asked me out to lunch, and I kind of brushed her off to start with. Really didn't want any part of a girl at that time. So, and it went on, she asked me again 2 or 3 more times, and I just kind of brushed it off. But when she asked me again, I finally said yes, and that's where it all started.
Regardless of who you are or where you're from, it's those people that are around us that remember the great memories of the time spent with them, just as Colleen's grandfather remembers.
My granddaughter, and I'm proud of her. Just have to leave it go with the good. I don't know what else to say. Yesterday, I chose a lot of things to say. After she gets up there, I could play games with her like I used to when I was a kid. And now my granddaughter is a beautiful young lady.
Colleen's adult life started early, at the age of 14, when she got pregnant. She was able to hold and feed her child once at the hospital before it was placed for an adoption. That was in 1987. Sidney Porter would be his name, and in 2007, Colleen and Sidney would be reunited for the first time.
I'm Sid, and I'm 24, almost 25, and I remember 2 years ago was the first time I met my mom, and it was a pretty amazing sight, and it kind of was love at first sight almost. It was pretty awesome knowing and finally getting to see my mom after, 19, 20 years, so it's pretty amazing.
So that's this edition of The Everyday Life. Stay tuned for more stories about people, things, and places. I'm Daryl D. Till the next time.